Hello students, today we will discuss about different drilling operations that can be performed on drilling machines. There are many number of drilling operations are available and that we will discuss one by one in detail. So the first operation, that is the drilling operation, and as we know, drilling is the operation to generate hole on the component. So if we draw in simple figure form, if on any of the component, if hole is required of certain diameter, then drill tool is rotated about its axis and fed towards the workpiece to remove the material in the form of the chips and to generate hole of the desired shape and size. So this first operation is called as the drilling operation. Now the next operation, that is the boring operation. So the boring operation is slightly different from the drilling operation. Let us understand that from this simple figure. If on any workpiece certain diameter of hole available. Now if we want to increase its diameter by slightly some amount, then this increase in diameter can be obtained by using this boring tool. And on boring tool, this type of arrangement is available, and this boring tool is attached to the drilling machine, which is rotated about its axis and fed towards the workpiece to obtain the enlarged hole of desired size. So the difference between drilling and boring operation is that drilling operation is used to generate the hole in the component, whereas boring operation is used to enlarge the hole in the component. That means boring operation can be done on already existing holes. Now the third operation is reaming operation. As we have discussed in our first lecture of this chapter 3, in drilling operation, the hole obtained that is not of accurate shape and size. That's why this drilling operation is also called as the roughing operation. Now after obtaining that drilled hole, to get accurate shape and size hole, this reaming operation is used. So if on any workpiece hole is already available and this reaming tool is used, which is fed toward the workpiece and rotated about its axis. So this reaming tool is used to obtain the finished hole of accurate shape and size after drilling operation. So if we can say, this reaming operation is mostly performed after the drilling operation, and this reamer is also known as the multi-tooth cutter. There are many number of reamers are available. Some of them are hand reamer, adjustable reamer, taper reamer and carbide tipped reamer. So these different types of reamers are used based on the requirement. So if we say, if we are using carbide tipped reamer, that means if the workpiece on which we are working that is comparatively hard and our objective is to obtain the required finishing operation, without distorting our tool. At that time this carbide tipped tool or carbide tipped reamer is used, because this carbide material is comparatively very hard than normal steel and cast iron materials. So now one can compare between drilling, boring and reaming operation. So if we further summarize these three operations, drilling is the operation to obtain the hole of desired shape and size, boring is the operation of enlarging the hole, and reaming is the operation of finishing the hole or to bring the accurate size and have good or fine surface finish. Now the next machining operation, that is the counter boring. As we have discussed, in boring operation, in any of the component, enlarged hole can be obtained, and this enlarged hole is throughout the workpiece. But if now on any workpiece we want to enlarge the hole up to certain depth only, then this enlargement of hole up to certain depth, so this particular operation is called as the counter boring operation. So there is a slightly difference, as we have discussed, between boring and counter boring operation. Similarly, the next operation, that is counter sinking. So if on any of the component, after obtaining hole, one want to obtain the conical shape enlarged hole up to a certain depth, then particular sinking tool is available which is fitted in the drilling machine and rotated about its axis and fed towards the workpiece. So the process of obtaining enlarged conical section up to certain depth in the workpiece, that is called as the counter sinking operation. So the counter boring and counter sinking operation can be compared as, in boring operation circular hole is obtained up to certain depth, whereas in sinking operation or counter sinking operation conical hole is obtained up to certain depth. Now the next machining operation, that is the spot facing. And as we know, during machining operation, when the hole is generated, chips are removed through the fluid from the hole, and these chips may adhere to the surface of this workpiece due to the high heat generation. And so if this workpiece is used for any fixing operation, or if this particular hole is fixed by using any bolt, then what happens, these particular bars will disturb the proper operation required of fixing, and proper fixing cannot be obtained. So it is necessary to remove the bars from the top surface of workpiece. So process of removing these bars from the surface of the workpiece or component, this operation or process is called as the spot facing operation. So spot facing operation is the operation to clear the surface of workpiece for proper fixture of the component in any application. Next drilling operation, that is tapping operation. In our chapter 2, we have discussed, in any of the component, external thread can be cut using the lathe machine, but internal threads cannot be cut using that lathe machine. So there must have to be one method which is useful to generate internal threads in the component. So that process is nothing but the tapping process, or the process of generating the internal threads in the component is called as the tapping operation. So if we see simply from the figure, on already existing hole, threads can be cut using this tapping tool, which is rotated about its axis and fed towards the workpiece, which during machining operation generates the internal thread in the component. And this tapping process follows 3 different steps for proper internal threads cutting. So if we simply say, tapping is the operation to generate internal threads in the component. And the next and last machining operation, that is the trepanning operation. So suppose, to understand this, let's take an example. If on any workpiece one want to cut a hole of 1 meter size, so is it possible to have drill bit of 1 meter diameter, or is it feasible to manufacture 1 meter diameter of drill bit? So I think your answer is no. So during this type of large section, or if we want to cut a larger hole in the component, and at that time this trepanning operation is used. And this trepanning operation is used mostly on the seats. So if we say we want to generate the hole of this much diameter, so what happens? The tool is fixed at the center and it has the pointed tip available at its end, and which can be adjusted. So this distance along the length direction or this radius can be adjusted on this particular tool. Now when this is set, it is rotated about its central axis, so it starts rotating and further it is given certain depth towards the workpiece. So what happens, as this tip comes into the contact with workpiece, it starts cutting that particular sheet, and the required diameter of block is cut from the workpiece, and our required size of hole that can be generated using this trepanning tool. So the operation of using this single point tool to generate the large diameter hole on the workpiece, so this operation is called as the trepanning operation. So these are the different operations that can be performed on the drilling machine, and for all these operations different types of tools are used for machining purpose. Now we have one question, that is there any effect of unequal lips? So first of all, let us understand what is the meaning of unequal lips. So on any of the drill bit, we now know these particular edges are called as the lip, and this point is available at the central axis, and both sides same length of the lip is available. But if on any of the drilling tool the lip is available like that, means on one side lip has different length and on another side lip has different length. So is there any effect of this type of drill bit compared to this drill bit which have equal length? So we can say that yes, there is 100% effect of this type of unequal lips. So first of all, the first factor, that is this type of unequal lips leads to the deterioration in the surface finish. Second point, we can say that if this length is unequal, it will produce oversized hole. Also, it can break the tool. and if the length of one chip is less than other or broken, then it indicates an incorrect operation. So this unequal lip needs to be avoided during machining operation. So for proper drilling operation, equal length lips must need to be maintained during drilling operations. So in this lecture we have discussed about different drilling operation and what are the variations in these different drilling operations and where these operations are useful. So looking forward to see you all in our next lecture. Up to then, thank you.